item will be getting this type of option. Sometimes what happened, the moment when we go for creation of an item, automatically the item will be created, and then we will be assigning this item to the inventory organizations. But we'll be finding something called new item request. This is basically for an item approvals. Item approvals. If the item approvals are enabled, then we'll be able to find. So let me show you where do we configure this and how it can be done. Let me cancel this. Which master organization we are working? 000. 000 master organization we are working. We can also find this button, quick submit, right? So let's go to FSM environment. And let's go for our item class, product management. We are working for item class here. Manage item classes. Search for the root item class, edit. While creating item class, generally we used to take care of only the security tab because we wanted to give the permission to the user for creation of an item and also assign the item to the inventory organizations, right? But when we go to this tab here, item management, okay, item number generation method option is there. This is like user defined, means whatever we go for pass. There is option here, new item request. This is enabled. New item request, this is enabled. And we can also find the workflow details here, nothing but for approvals. And change management, item changes. In case if we are going ahead, then we will be having this change management details here. So in that scenario, it's going to be used. Right now, I'm going to disable this. Enable new item request, I have disabled. I don't want to have any approval procedure here. I would just looking ahead with the item creation automatically. Let's go for save and close. You cannot disable new item request creation because one or more items of this class are not approved yet. Yes. So some of the items has been created under this item class. That's why it is showing that once you approve those particular items, then you can go ahead. You must ensure existing new items has been completed, and then you can go ahead with this approval process here. That's what system is showing here. So you cannot go for it because some of the items are pending approvals. So that's why new item request, this is approval process. We cannot do it. What we can do is this, in fact, enabled at root level. So let me create a new item class. Let me just check this item class. Parent item class is root item class. Yeah, it's fine. So what we'll do is now, because we cannot go through all those items and go ahead with that, right? So what we'll do is we'll just create a new item. While creating this item class, I'm going to specify that we don't require any item request approvals here. So I've disabled it. I just need only security. I wanted to give the permission to so-and-so user for creation of item as well as for update. SCM LPL user. Control A. I'm going to give all the actions permissions here for this user. Let me go for second user. Second inventory organization 001. We are going to give the permission. I think this is not this one. go for expand and click search button. We'll get all. Control A, press OK. Like this, we'll go for provide. Save and close. Now done button. Now go for product information management. So when we are working in the projects, in case if the client says that I wanted to configure the workflow for items, for item approvals, then what we have to do is while creating item class, we have to enable item request. And then we need to configure the workflow details, task configuration, so that we can set up the supervisor hierarchy, or we can also set up the other options. So I'm selecting this item class here. What is item class? MRF item class. Now we don't find that. Now we don't find that button, quick option, but I'm getting this item name automatically, it's taking. So item name also I don't want. I want to enter the item name manually. So what we'll do is, let's go to setup and maintenance. Go to item class here. Search for item class here. Go to item management. Here we can find item number generation method inherited from parent. Okay. So inherited from parent means the item number generation method option will be retrieved from the parent item class, whatever the parent item class we have taken. So by right now our requirement is we would like to go for enter item number. Item number is nothing but a name. We'll call it as a number. We'll call it name. It is. Same thing for item description also. I'm going to say user defined. Configured item number generation method. Internally, if item ID is going to be generated, do you want to have the sequence or inherited from the parent? Then we can specify. Let's go for save and close here. Now go for product information management. Create item. Now we are going to test it. Choose the master organization. Choose this item class. I'm not going to choose any template. Template is a group of item attributes. See, we are getting item name and description. We can find item class. Okay. So now, as usual, we'll go ahead with, let's say I'm going to create one item, which I want to use it in order management module just for shipping only. I don't want to allow the user to raise the invoice. So how we will create this item? Just to mention the item name and item description. Let's go for unit of measurement here. And go to specifications tab here. Go to inventory tab. I'm going to enable this item as inventory item. Go to sales and order management acknowledgement. I'm going to make this item as customer item. It means we can raise a sales order, but here we can mention that we cannot go for raise the invoice. So that is what actually our requirement. So these items we would like to supply to the customers without any bill. So some of the items will be delivering to the customers just for sample, not for sale. We might have seen, right? That type of things. And save this. We are getting an item with the same item number already exist. So it seems last time we have tried. That could be the reason the system has captured. I'm going to say that item as 1. Now we created item successfully in master organization and we configured the attributes. Then we will go for assign this item to the inventory organization. We can assign either for one inventory organization or for multiple inventory organizations. Click done button. Now we'll go for save the record. Now this is about an item. While creating an item regarding the item class issues, whatever issues in the sense, the properties, whatever is configured at item class level will automatically populate it here that we are supposed to cross check it. Okay.